Sunday, Sunday, Sunday at the Kaladesh Invention Fair, Depala, Demolition Derby. Leave the car insurance at home. What's up, guys? Got some Depala Demolition Derby. Yeah, I love this hand. We're going to go and keep. We've got some Furnace, Ancient Den, Flooded Strand, Boros Signet, Outpost Siege, little Goblin Rabble Master. I'd love to have a vehicle in here, but we'll make it work. Yeah, I have all the vehicles in here except for the copter one, or the helicopter one. Man, it's like 15, $20, and so yep, I opted not to pick it up just because it costs more than all the cards that I was buying from the deck. So whenever it drops in price, I'll get it added in here, but otherwise it'd be in here. But yes, we're playing Depala, and I think that's all we want to do for turn. We'll go and pass the turn. We're playing Depala. Other dwarves, you get +1/+1. Each vehicle you control gets +1/+1 as long as it's a vehicle. Then whenever she becomes tapped, you may pay X. If you do, reveal the top X cards of your library and put all dwarf and vehicle cards from among them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library. We got a nice little Boros action squared up right here, man. I'll cover what our opponent's commander does in just a second. Let's go and crack this right now. Get into let's get into Sacred Foundry so we don't have to shock it in later. And let's get into Mountain, into Boros Signet. Yeah, I like that. And we'll pass the turn. Is Kalemne, Disciple of Iroas. A double strike, Vigilance. Whenever you cast a creature spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater, you get an experience counter, and it gets +1/+1 for each experience counter you have. We got some giants coming in hot. I'll take that. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, potentially 4. We can get into Depala, or we can get it into some Goblin Rabble Master, or some Outpost Siege. Let's go Ancient Den. Man, I kind of, let's get down some Outpost Siege. I want to start digging and getting a little bit of card draw. We need some vehicles. This is Depala Demolition Derby. So we need some vehicles, guys. And then I'm going to die from filter mana one day. And we're going to go ahead and choose, we're going to choose cons on this one. Go and pass the turn. But yeah, you can, if you get into spots where you've got all your vehicles out there, if you're scared of a board wipe, you can definitely go dragons. So whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, does 1 damage to target creature or player. Definitely get around that. Ooh, Sun Titan. We don't have enough mana to do it. Bummer, man. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. That wouldn't have really done much right now, but it would have been nice to get into it. Return that Flooded Strand. So we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Let's go and get the Crag down. Let's go and get into some Depala action so we can get her down. Oh, we have to gain our life first. There we go. There we go. It's like I've never played Magic before. Okay, so we miss out on Sun Titan, but that's okay. As long as we get into a vehicle. So we get down to Great Furnace, and there's a very as far as this build of Depala goes, it's really light on the dwarfs. I don't know the exact count of dwarfs that I have, but I think I have like Dwarven Recruiter, the Fairgrounds dwarf, that like the Oblivion Ring dwarf, and what else? A few other ones, but yeah, I felt like it was kind of like Ishkana in a way that, like if you go vehicles and dwarfs, it just kind of dilutes the deck a little bit. So I went heavy vehicles, and then I went just good stuff creatures. Goblin Rabble Master, Hero Blade Hold, just because you're looking for that power just to equip the vehicle, and it doesn't matter what kind of creature it is. Ooh, Cultivator's Caravan. What's up, man? So let's go and play this Clifftop Retreat, and let's see. So he's got Double Strike Vigilance. Does combat damage, you may draw 2 cards. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what we want to get into. Because we're going to need Double Strike, each experience counter. It's going to be 6 commander damage. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 mana. So we can get down Rabble Master. Actually, we can get down Cultivator's Caravan and then get down Hero Blade Hold. Yeah, let's go and do that. Get down the Cultivator's Caravan, get down Hero Blade Hold. Okay, and I think that's it. Yeah, we're going to pass the turn. Now he's going to be able to swing in if he wants to. He's got double strike, so it'll put us at like 6 commander damage. Mm. Hopefully we can rip one of our some of our removal, either path or swords. We can kind of take care of his commander for a little bit and delay it for a little bit. But I'm glad we have at least one vehicle out here. Got the Cultivator's Caravan. Now this is one of those cards that I threw this into my cube just because, you know, it's Mana Rocket 3. It's a little pricey, but with the crew ability to turn it into a 5/5, man, that seems pretty solid to me. I've enjoyed having it in there so far. But as far as next turn goes, we can get into some Goblin Rabble Master. If our opponent decides to swing... Oh, it does have Vigilance, so it's going to kind of complicate us swinging in. Um, Yeah, we almost need to get into Assemble the Legion. Actually, I'm going to mute the mic for just 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I had a sweater on and I was taking it off because I was getting a little hot right there. Didn't want to be all sweaty recording guy. Ooh, he's got his own outpost siege. Cool, man. Probably going to choose cons, man. Yep, there we go. We each have our own little outpost over here, man. I'm digging this. Okay, he opts not to swing in. I'll take that. Windswept Heath on top. Yeah, we're going to play the Windswept Heath. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana. One away from the Rabble Master. Yeah, if we get down Rabble Master and he blocks, he has that mask on there whenever it deals combat damage to to a player. So we can get down Rabble Master if we want to. Let's go Steel Hellkite right now. This one I'm kind of feeling some Steel Hellkite. And we'll go and leave up the Cultivator's Caravan. One day I'll remember to use Filter Mana, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and... Yeah, we're just going to pass the turn. So now we can crew for 3 on the Hero Bladehold or Depala. Get the Cultivator's Caravan up and fired. It's a 5/5 right now, but once it turns into artifact creature, it's going to be a 6/6. So if we want to trade on our opponent's... Ooh, Final Judgment. What was that? That sounds pretty bad. Exile all creatures. Ooh. Ruh-roh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hope he doesn't make the land drop for the turn. That's what I'm hoping. Otherwise, we'll be left with a Goblin Rabble Master. Hey, the game's on your back, man. It's pretty cool card art, though. I like it. At the beginning of combat on each opponent's turn, tap target creature that player controls. Okay. Alright, good. He did not have his land drop to exile the final. Maybe he didn't want to get it down, but I'm glad he's not getting it up and running. Okay, and he's not swinging in. I'll take that, man. Let's go crack this Windswept Heath and get into we can get into the plateau right there. Ooh, Fleetwheel Cruiser. Yeah, man. Let's get down Mountain right now. It has haste. We can get in for 2. We can get in and activate Steel Hellkite to destroy his commander. I think we may go for that. Well, yeah. Well, then, yeah. I forgot. If he's going to tap the Steel Hellkite, yeah. That'll get it up and running. Okay, so he's got the Sentinel trigger, and I would assume he's going to choose our Steel Hellkite, because if not, we're going to swing in and see if we can't take care of his commander over there. Mr. Double Strike, yep, you're going to go for Steel Hellkite. Understandable. Okay. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mana, so we can get down Foundry. Actually, you can get down the whole crew. So let's go and get down Foundry Inspector. He's got 3 cards in hand. Yeah, if he had a board, I probably would have done it by now. Let's get down the Foundry Inspector. Get down the Fleetwheel Cruiser. And then we can get into some Ravel Master. Alright, so now all that's missing is us getting into some of our... oh, and I forgot to mention, since it's Demolition Derby, I've got extra turn combat cards in here, man. I've got like 4 or 5 of them in here. So, yeah, so if we can get into some of our extra turn stuff, then we can definitely get this up and running. That's one of the things about it. When I was building the Depala, I was like, Demolition Derby? Yeah, extra combat turns? Sounds good, man. Let's do it. Thumbs up. We've got a nice little board state right now. We need to get in. If we can get into some spot removal and take out his commander, and then we kind of get into spots where we want to swing. We can swing in if we want to. We can still activate the Fleet Wheel Cruiser, get into some 5/3 power on the cheap right there. And the Foundry Inspector out there is going to make our artifact spells cost 1 less now. So we've got plenty of mana right now, but it's always nice to have that type of effect. But yes, I'm glad he didn't get into that one spell last turn where he could have exiled all the creatures. I'm pretty glad, man. Bummer, you missed your land drop, man. But yeah, you can see where we're in a little bit better of us. At least I think so. Enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a giant card, reveal it, put it on top. All right. I'm digging this, man. We got some giants on dwarfs right here. Demolition Derby, you're gonna swing in, start hitting them in the ankle. But yeah. I feel the deck's a little bit better going not heavy dwarf lord and just going more vehicles and just going good stuff. Now we need to get something to deal with Sentinel. I wanted to deal with this commander, but if we can get these Sentinels down, get them out, get out of here, giant soldier. You're being too nice, making all of our opponents tapped. And we can get into the steel Hellkite action and start blowing up pieces like that. Thundercloud Shaman, what's coming in? What's coming in hot? What do we need to be scared of? When it enters the battlefield, deals damage equal to the number of giants you control to each non... Ooh, he's going to be stomping down right now. Okay. So we may have to push a little bit next turn. May not want to, but we may have to. Because it's going to come in. He's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's true to the game. Giant tribal right here, man. So he's going to have 5 damage being dealt to everybody. Yeah. Speedway Fanatic, not necessarily the what the doctor ordered. Let me see. So we'll get down the Great Furnace. I'm just trying to think if there's any way that gets us out of this. Because he's going to have the giant trigger, deals damage equal to each non-giant creature. So we're looking at 5. That's going to be everybody across the board. We'll get some crude vehicles up and running, but he's probably going to tap that. Yeah, probably just going to have to go and swing in, man. Now, do we want to swing in with... we'll go and get both vehicles fired up. Yeah, let's go and do that. Okay, so let's go and crew a vehicle up. Cultivator's Caravan, let's go and get you started up. Let's go and do Depala. Yeah, because we're not going to be swinging in, so we're going to get Depala tapped up. Do we want to pay X? We can get into another vehicle. We have nothing else to do. I don't want to get down Frontline Medic right now. Yeah, we'll go and do that. We'll just go and clear it out. Alright, we get into Hedge Mage. I'll take that. It's better than nothing. Okay. So we'll get the Cultivator's Caravan down. And then we'll get the Fleet Wheel Cruisers, Trample and Haste. Yeah, we'll get that up and running. What do we want to tap on that one? And we need to crew for 2. Let's go and crew the Speed Wave right now. That way it has double haste. Get some nice little NOS boots right there getting into the Speedway Fanatic. Okay, so we're just going to swing in because he has the Thundercloud right there coming in next turn, so we're just going to have to go and swing in right now. So he's tapping down the Steel Hellkite. Yep, got him in. That's what I figured. I'm just going to go ahead and come in hot with the Holtz crew. So looking at 6, 9, 12, 18, 20. Get into the Hero of Blade. Oh. Okay, good. Man, I clicked on it a little too quick, man. Okay, whew. You have to stack those Hero of Blade hold triggers, and I just snap clicked on it, and you have to do the 1/1 soldiers. You have to put the Battlecry trigger on the stack first, and then put the soldier tokens on the stack. And I just preemptively clicked on it because I'm used to just throwing as many triggers as I can on the stack, and I'm happy. I mean, we got the right trigger now. Took advantage of those 1/1 soldier tokens. Okay. Let's see if he's got any blocks. We are looking at 10 right there, looking at 21, 25, 27, 29, 31. It's a nice little swing right there. And we're all doing this because he has Thundercloud Shaman on top of his library, and that's just going to kill everybody. Okay, so we got a smash coming in, destroy target artifact. Oh, man. I love just like him, just like those, like Dukes of Hazzard. He just like blew our car up, man. Come on, man. This is a nice little Demolition Derby swing in, though. That's a whole motley crew. We got Hero Blade Hold, got Foundry Inspector, got Fleetwheel Cruiser coming in hot. But yeah, Cultivator's Caravan, man, putting in some work. Okay, so we got the Sentinel block right there. Yeah, like I said, we're swinging in right now just because we have that Thundercloud Shaman. It's going to deal damage equal to the number of each non-giant creature, and we have a ton of non-giants over here. In fact, we have the exact opposite. We have dwarfs. So, unfortunately, we got to do what we got to do. But let's see if he's swinging in right now. We'll try our best. I'd love to get into a. It'd be nice to get into an extra combat step this turn. I have like World at War, which is the rebound one. I have the I think Waves of Aggression. What else do I have? I've got like 4 or 5. I have the red-white one that you can retrace. I don't remember their names, but we're getting into them. So yes, they're definitely in here. They're hiding out somewhere. I'd love for them to get out here. But if we'd gotten into Frontline Medic a while back, we could have given our creatures indestructible whenever they attack. That'd have been nice. Where were you at, man? He's just like, oh, I was working on the transmission on the Cultivator's Caravan. Glad it's blown up now. Well, it's just how it goes. Frontline Medic, sometimes that's just how it goes. Okay, so he's got a little bit of Swiftfoot Boots action, so even if he wants to, he can throw those boots on Thundercloud and come in hot. Okay, yeah, so he's got Thunder... Wait. I thought he had Thundercloud on top, but he exiled the Swiftfoot Boots. Maybe I missed something on that one? I'm trying to see if did he activate like a Marsh Flats or something? I thought huh. That's weird, man. I could have swore it was the Thundercloud dude was on top, man. That's what I thought it said. Or maybe it's in his hand? Yeah. Puts it on top of your library, and then he reveals Thunderclaw Shaman, so that goes on top of your library. Put that card on top of it. Then we have our Outpost trigger, Great Furnace, Speedway, Cultivator's Caravan. We have the Depala trigger, we have the Speedway Fanatic, Goblin Rabblemaster, the Sentinel thing, the Rabblemaster trigger, I'm trying to see if he activates. He does smash. Oh, okay, that's right. He drew smash. He cast smash targeting Cultivator's Camera, and he drew a card. Okay, there we go. There's the Thunderclap. Man, I thought for some reason I missed him activating. I got really sad right now. I missed, like, maybe he activated a fetch land and shuffled his library up on accident. Like, I got bummed out that I missed it. But that makes more sense because he drew a card off the that smash card, whatever that was. Okay, so let's see. And then we need to. Did he? Yeah, he dealt commander damage to us, right? Ten total commander damage. Okay, we're at 10 total commander damage, so we definitely need a blocker next turn. Sorry guys, it threw me for a loop for a second. And he still has the Sentinel trigger right there, so unfortunately, we have to deal with that. But we do have a gamble. Man, what gets us out of this? We're going to gamble for an Assemble the Legion. Because we can get that down, still get it, and get it into the Hedge Mage Frontline Medic if we want to. He's going to tap that and be able to swing in next turn. Yeah, let's go for the Assemble the Legion, guys. You only live once. We're going to go for it. Okay. Keep our fingers crossed. We have a 1/3 chance. Hopefully we get... Aha! We got it. All right, man. Sorry if I yelled into the mic on that one. Okay, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have just enough to get down Aerial and Assemble the Legion. Okay. Tap for 2 right there. Make sure we leave up double white. Tap for 1 more. Get into Assemble the Legion. Get down to Aerial Responder. We're looking at white, white, and white. Okay. So he's going to be able to tap, probably Steel Hellkite. I mean, possibly. I don't know. Maybe he wants to tap the Aerial Responder. Okay. At least we have a chump blocker on his commander with that double strike. He's going to be able to get in for 11. Which will put us down at 10, but hopefully we can get into spots where we can get in up. We can get just ahead on Assemble the Legion tokens. That way we can kind of just have some chump blockers. But yes, we are at 10 commander damage too, so we definitely need to keep track of that. Let's see what he's casting now. Bloodshot. Okay, I love this card. I have it in my Omnath Road Rage deck. Wonderful, beautiful card. Sacrifice creature deals damage. Sacrifice creature's power to target creature or player. Then he does have Swiftfoot boots, so he can put the boots on Bloodshot and activate it. And he can deal damage. That's good, man. I love that card. Such a fun card. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to block on the commander right there, just because that'll be combat damage right there. Commander damage. We'll lose the game. So we're looking at him getting in for 11 right there. Drops it down to 10. Then if he gets the Swiftfoot boots on the Bloodshot, he's going to be able to activate, I think his biggest creature would be 4. That'll put us down at 6. And activating the following turn with his commander should be able to close it out. So hopefully maybe he goes for another play. But that's definitely a play that he could make right there. I'm just bummed that we didn't get into any of our extra turn or extra combat turn cards. And watch, now that we have just one creature, we'll get into it. With the Sentinel of the Watch out there. Sentinel of the Guard. What is it? Sentinel of the Eternal Watch, excuse me. The classroom, the teacher's pet. Okay. Yeah, he could have thrown it on Bloodshot and activated on Thundercloud. Deal 4 to us, put us down at 6, and then he could activate on his commander the following turn. But I'll take it, man. Maybe he wants a challenge. Look at the Outpost Siege that we draw off that. Battlefield Forge. Nah, man, not exactly what we were looking for. And Ancient Amphitheater, once again, not exactly what we were looking for. Can we do? Well, we'll go ahead and just play the Battlefield Forge and get down some Frontline Medic. Frontline, you're our last hope, man. Good luck, buddy. And then once we get on Frontline Medic, we'll go and pass it. No, yeah, he is the Sentinel trigger. Excuse me. Alright, so he taps the Steel Hellkite, and then what else? Yep, we don't have really anything going on right now, so hopefully maybe he just kind of holds off. Ooh, Mizium Mortars. Yeah, you can overload that too. Ooh, brutal. Deal 4 damage to each creature you do not control. What a good way to end Boros on Boros deck. Yeah, he's just going to come in hot with the crew right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and block on the frontline medic. And then we'll go ahead and block right there. And yep, that's going to put it right at 1. Leave us at 11. And he's going to close it out. Or deal 11 damage, just put us at -1. That's a bummer, man. I wanted to get into our extra combat steps, but maybe we couldn't get into it. But that was a nice little match right there. But alright, guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.